address a situation where some time ago, actually, I had done an episode on a basketball player who went down on the court in instant cardiac arrest, what we gather anyways, and we got a reply back from a person who was talking about congenital heart defect, which throws a little bit of a curveball into the normal response to a cardiac arrest. His question to me was, okay, what if someone has this congenital heart defect and the protocol that the cardiologist gave you was that you're not supposed to do CPR? And my reply back to him would be, we don't know that this individual who is unresponsive laying on the ground has this specific cardiac defect. Protocol per the latest international and national guidelines is tap or shout for responsiveness, access emergency medical services, and begin CPR. There's really, sometimes we can get a little bit tripped up by the fact that we know an awful lot. I mean, we do know a lot nowadays, even as lay people. We know a lot more about medicine because of the amount of technology that's available to us, the amount of information that's available to us. But in some cases, that information can confuse the basics. And in this case, the basics are do something. This individual's unresponsive, no pulse, no breathing. They need some form of rescue care. And if they don't get it, the inevitable is for sure. And if they do get the care, then possibly we can reverse the dying process from clinical death to biological death long enough to have a viable patient that will make it to the hospital so that they can get the advanced life support care that they need and give them another chance at life. So in response to this question, to summarize, if the individual has a cardiac problem that somehow in advanced care, like in a hospital setting, would not receive basic life support, that really has very little to do with emergency medical response at a layperson level, like a Good Samaritan, also as an EMS provider where we may or may not know the conditions of the individual. Now in this specific situation, if you're an advanced level responder, we would probably see something, a necklace might have it, a bracelet might have some kind of thing there that tells us, look, do not do CPR, call the emergency physician, cardiologist. We would then defer to calling med control. But even then, in most cases, unless we have someone there at an advanced level like a doctor to override, we're going to start basic cardiopulmonary resuscitation while we're getting in touch with the doctor, the cardiologist, the advanced practitioner to clarify what is it that we're supposed to do, how are we supposed to treat this situation. So for anybody out there that reads the post about this gentleman who has a specific situation with his wife, it sounds like, where she has this congenital heart defect that calls for emergency response outside the norm, rest assured, as Good Samaritans and lay rescuers, you will still do the basic cardiopulmonary resuscitation the same way that we learn in all CPR courses. So activate EMS, start CPR, hope for the best, plan for the worst, and until next time, this has been Roy with Roy on Rescue. I hope this helps. Take care.